Greetings and welcome to Sunlight Refuge, where the name of the game is motivation, inspiration, and growth. Hi everyone, my name is Tracey, and if you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So, what if I told you that your best life was already written, right? Your best life was already written, but you can't step into it, you can't access it, hold it on to what's holding you back. That's right. Today we're going to dive into eviction letters, blueprints, and moving some furniture around. So before we dive in, do me a solid, support the channel, and like, share, subscribe, and let's start the show. So again, what if I told you that your life, your best life, was already created? You just can't access it, holding on to what's holding you back. One more time. Your best life has already been created. You just can't access it, holding on to what's holding you back. So what does that mean? It's time to clear some space and move some furniture around, right? So when we talk about eviction day, right? Most of the people's like, eviction day, hold up, they finna kick me out. Well, you on the other end of that. You the one who's serving up eviction letters. And when I'm talking about eviction letters, I'm not talking about moving out tenants though. I'm talking about moving out the things that are holding you back, right? Removing all the people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, right? Whatever that is. Your fears, your habits, your negative addictions, the negative people around you, the negative things that you're listening to, like whatever that is, depression, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, you give a name to it, right? But it can't stay because it doesn't serve you and it's blocking you from living your best life. Period, right? So all the things that are draining your peace and keeping you vibrating low, that's what we are evicting, right? So get your pen, get your pad, and let's get going, right? So when we talk about eviction letters and moving some furniture around, what does that mean, right? So have you ever been in a space where you want better for yourself, but your environment, the things that you allow to be in your life, it really holds you back, right? And it's time to evict it. It's time for it to go because you can't have this and expecting that at the same time, right? So you can't be living your best life when you got all these things that are keeping you vibrating low. They don't go together. It's like oil and water. Sure, they can be in the same, but it ain't gonna, you may start a fire. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't go together. So that's what we're talking about, right? So all the things, take a moment and think about what are all these things that are holding me back, right? And sometimes it's the environment, sometimes it's the people, sometimes it's yourself. Your self-doubt in yourself. Your lack of confidence in yourself. Your willingness to just say, I quit, I'm done. This ain't working no more. Right? Because sometimes we can be the biggest thing that holds us back. And we can't keep living this way. Because I need you and you need me and we need each other. So we got to get ourselves right. Right? We're all here for a purpose, right? So if you with me and you're like, all right, cool, I'm feeling what you talking about. Now what, right? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. when you are moving yourself away from things that keep you vibrating low, and you want to move into a lifestyle that elevates you, right? You got to be able to see what that life looks like, right? So the next thing you want to do, you want to define yourself in your future. What does your future self look like, right? The sky's the limit. I'm not saying get all wild and crazy, make it realistic, but the sky's the limit. What are these things that you dreamt of? What are these things that you hold dear to your heart, but something throughout life just either helped you put it to the wayside, or you just talked yourself out of it, like you can't achieve it? Like, what are these things? How do you want to make a positive impact? How do you want to, how do you want to impact the world? How do you want to use the gifts that God gave you to help humanity? These are the things that you need to be thinking about when you are defining who you are, right? And when you start to define who you are, then you realize what can't come, right? And that's where the levels of this is individualized, right? Because some things may be easy for you to kick off, and some things may be harder depending on who you are. But the main thing you need to understand is that it is not impossible, right? It is not impossible. Whatever that level is, cool. However hard or easy or medium it is, cool. Just know that I can walk through this. It's not impossible for me to get to the other side. If you have that, you on your way. You know what I'm saying? You on your way. Because we not meant for just, you know what I'm saying, just living life on a low vibrational level. You know what I'm saying? Just not elevating ourselves to our highest potential. Like, no. Like, you gotta get in there and you gotta start working at it every day. But you gotta know what you're working towards. How can I serve God? How can I give gratitude? Because that's what it's about. I know people got the game messed up and just feel like, oh, I'm just out here to just whoop-de-whoop, do what I want to do, and you know what I'm saying, and it's all good, and everybody go to heaven, and you know what I'm saying, and all these kind of things. And I'm here to tell you that ain't it. You are part of a collective. You was created for a purpose, right? And it's time for each and every one of us to tap into that purpose and stop living just, you know what I'm saying, purposeless. That's what it is. It's just living purposeless. And when you don't have a purpose, you just living in the world. You just going along with whatever the world is telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, we've all been there. Everybody been asleep at some point. You know what I mean? But everybody got to wake up too. Everybody got their wake up moment. This is 2025. This is a time where you can kick all that stuff. You can be and do anything. I tell my children all the time, what can you do? What can you do? And the response is, I can do anything. That's right. You can do anything you put your mind to. Age is not a factor. It's a mindset. So I don't like to limit my children based on their age. I keep them elevated. I keep supporting them. It's all about the responsibility of it. If you're responsible enough to handle this, I encourage you all the way, as long as it's, you know what I'm saying, for the benefit of exalting God and helping humanity. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into your gifts. I'm all for that. But I'm telling you, you gotta know where you going. You gotta know, because that's who's moving into your new place. Now you evicted out the old tenants, the old mindset, right? Now you putting that new in there. You know how you get your place. You got them new furniture. You got that, you know what I'm saying? Everything shining and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you get your little clothes, it's looking all good. You hooking it up with this. You hooking it up with that. You know you feel good. Don't try to act. You know you feel good, right? To be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? To be happy and grateful for what you got, what you achieved. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. So you got to evict that old so you can put in your new self, right? That new furniture. You know what I'm saying? That new mindset. You're renewed in your higher self. So here's where you create and manifest your blueprint. What's the blueprint to your life? Everybody got a blueprint. Everybody got a blueprint to their life. It's in here. It's in here. It's in here. It's with your connection is there. Right? You got it. And it all just starts with just being real. You just got to get real with yourself. And understand you got a strength like no other. You are the creator. You are the creator's creation. You know what I'm saying? You are the creator's creation. There ain't nothing you can't do. There ain't nothing you can't do. So write that eviction letter. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. And you gotta go. But don't think about it as what you giving up. See, that's the biggest thing. People always talk about and feel like what they gotta give up. You know what I'm saying? Even taking it down to the way you eat. Oh, I can't eat this no more. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't just da-da-da-da-da. You know, it's not about what you giving up. It's about what you are adding in. You know what I'm saying? You can have high fructose corn syrup. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get you some real honey. It's gonna be different. It's gonna hit different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got it. You got it. You're not giving up nothing that isn't going to elevate you. You're just giving up the things that's keeping you down. You ever been like, man, I wish I could? You can. You can. Man, I won't. You can have that. You can have that. But sometimes you're going to have to make some tough choices. You can't hang out all the time. You can't just watch TV all the time. You can't just kick back all the time. You can't keep supporting these habits. You can't keep trying to be your old self with a little bit of... You can't be lukewarm. You gotta make a choice. You say you either hot or cold, in or out, up or down. You know what I'm saying? It comes down to your, I've made a decision, and this is what I've decided. And you go. You know what I'm saying? And then you just go. And that's all creating your blueprint. Your manifestation game is real. Like, it's real. That's why you gotta be so in control of your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in control of your thoughts. You gotta be putting out good things. The things that you are saying, we understand now that words are spells, right? So you saying things that you don't even understand, and you keeping yourself down because stop talking so much. Get quiet and listen. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things that you can do to elevate yourself. And if you got people around you who ain't for that, or if you got people around you that ain't trying to get on that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now the choice is yours. But I'm just here to let you know it's kind of hard to do both. So you got to ask yourself, you got to go within and ask yourself, who am I at my highest level? What does that look like? What does that look like to be at my highest level? What's my purpose here? It's part of what brings you joy. What brings you joy? What do you do that is in service of others that bring you joy? That God will be proud of, right? You know what I'm saying? Now you cooking with gas, you know what I mean? And then you start to look around and say, okay, so what am I doing? Where am I going? What am I watching? What am I listening to? Who am I around? What am I eating? How am I dressing? You know what I'm saying? That matches that version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just the little things. It's not hard. It's not difficult. You just got to go within and think. Use that big, beautiful brain of yours. You know what I'm saying? What habits, what mindsets, what actions are fueling this higher version of myself? Which ones are fueling the lower vibrational version of yourself? It's not hard to identify. It's not hard to identify. You just gotta go within. That's why prayer and meditation is so important. Your spiritual relationship with the Most High is so important. I'm not talking about religion here. I'm talking about a spiritual connection where your church is in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Where your church is on your front porch, right? In your backyard, on your nature walk. You are the church. So you can get your spiritual nourishment anytime, anywhere. Right? Look at the things that's no longer serving you, that hasn't been serving you. Think about this too. This is the way I've been living for the last 10 years, right? What have I gotten out of that? Am I still peaceful? Do I feel proud? You know what I'm saying? Think about these things. Pray on it. Meditate. I'm telling you, it will change your life. Just tap in. Tap in with the Most High. And it will change your life. Okay? So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, I'm going to tell you the last thing you need to do, right? The last thing you need to do, that now that you've envisioned your highest self, and you identified and you began to write your eviction letters, you moved some furniture around, you know what I'm saying? You got your confirmation through your prayer and your meditation. Now what you do, you embody it. You embody that person that you want to be. You embody that person that you striving to be. You embody that person that you want to be. You can be. You embody that, right? Through raising your vibration, through elevating into your highest self, through keep praying in meditation and giving gratitude to the Most High. Keep evolving. Keep evolving. who you was 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, hey, that was the experience 10, 15, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? However many years ago. But the person that you are today, the person that you are striving to be moving forward, can't nobody take that away from you. You walk in that purpose. If you that type of woman who, you know what I'm saying, got the business, or you know what I'm saying, you homeschooling good, or you know what I'm saying, you eating right, you know what I'm saying, you want to be a pioneer, you want to be an outlier, you know what I'm saying, you embody that. And don't take no for an answer, and don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, you too. If you want to have that successful business, you want to grow, you want to own stuff, you want to have that family, you want to travel, you know what I'm saying, you want to speak your message, you know, you want to give your gifts to the world, you can do that. You just got to go do that. That's it. You just got to go do it. And that's all it is. And when you get to this point where you embody it, let me tell you something that's really true. You gotta fight for it every day. Because the devil, the enemy, the world don't want you to elevate. They want you to stay with the program. Because staying with the program continues to flourish whatever they got going on that keeps you vibrating low. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. But it ain't nothing that you can't win. Just know it's going to try to come around. It's going to try to stick to you. Stick. It's going to try to, you know what I'm saying? It's going, you know what I mean? It's going to try to break it down. It's going to try to make it seem like you crazy. It's going to try to make it seem like you the problem. It's going to try to make it seem like you can't do it. It's going to try everything. But here's the thing. If you weren't worth nothing, why are you even trying to get me? You see what I'm saying? If you so low, you so broke down, why are you trying to get me then? Why you keep focusing on me then? You see what I'm saying? So don't ever feel like you ain't important at any level, no matter what level you at. You are. You are a creation of the Most High. You are important. But it's going to be a fight. All right? So sit down, write your eviction letter, whatever it is. Dear profanity, it's time to go. Dear depression, your services is no longer needed. Dear alcoholism, kick rocks. You can't write no eviction. Yes, you can. You can write an eviction letter any way you want to, however you want to write it. You know what I'm saying? Give word to it and kick it out. Hold on to it if you like, because you can always look back and reflect on that. And state your why. Because I gotta, just no longer serves me. I want better for myself. I want better for my life. And you're not helping. You know what I'm saying? So you can step into your purpose aligned self. You can walk in it. You can embody it. You can give thanks to the Most High. Have that gratitude. You can elevate. You can, you know what I'm saying? And you can go out there and be your best self and live your best life. Because this is bigger than you, right? As you watch that transformation happens, you will recognize that yes, you are an individual, but it is bigger than you. You are part of a collective. You are being used as a vessel to exalt God and help humanity. That means blessing other people, helping other people, encouraging other people, giving your whatever light you have inside of you, giving that to other people to help them find their light. Right? So if you want to write your eviction letter, or what you giving, what you are evicting in your life, in the comments, like if you want to share that, I would look forward to doing that. I know I have to do better at leaving comments and stuff like that, and since starting my YouTube channel, I realized, yeah, you do need to leave comments and stuff when you feel it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a requirement or anything like that. But yeah, so and write your eviction letters. Share that with me on my channel. Share it with the people around you. You know what I'm saying? We want to support each other in this journey. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lifelong journey. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to be experienced by yourself. You don't have to experience it by yourself. So yep, that's it. So that's the message. I hope you all enjoyed the message today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and until the next time.